Hello, hello. I started the fast 2 days ago in the evening at 7 p.m. So I had dinner from 6 to 7, and I haven't eaten since then. So I'm on my second day. It's 2 p.m. So I'm about 6 hours away from the 48-hour mark, and I wanted to share with you how it's been thus far and my plans so you can possibly do the same thing if you ever choose to, so you can learn from my experience. Okay, so the first day was pretty hard. And so it's Sunday today. Saturday, I just really craved a lot of food. I had to make my kids sandwiches, and I was thinking, oh, what I would do to have to just eat this peanut butter and bread. And the takeaway that I get from that is I'd been eating so much food before, and I just eat a lot that you get desensitized to sweet food, and a lot of times when you need sweets, you want like cake or cookies or candy, where even bread and peanut butter would have been really satisfying even without the honey. So I've done several fasts in the past. I've done a 3 day and I've done a 2 day, and I spent Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday eating so much food. So I was kind of ready for some sort of cleanse, and my younger brother texted me and said, "Hey, are you in for like a 5 day fast?" And I thought, that's interesting. I've wanted to do that for a while. So I'm in, and I'm not really sure. I know that I'm at least going to do 3 days, which means I wouldn't end until Monday night. But I'm thinking that I'd like to go a lot further, possibly to 7 days this time. I think I'm going to go at least five, which would be to Wednesday night. But I'd like to go further, mostly because there's a process called autophagy, and means eat oneself. And I love the idea of kind of cleaning myself out a bit. And when doing a fast, the first 2 days especially is the hardest part. So I'm trying to do that. So the rules for the fast are basically don't consume any calories. So I'm drinking water, herbal tea. I put about a third tablespoon of salt in one of my cups of tea just to try that out. And I've also just put in some some apple cider vinegar into one because I've heard that's good too. So I'll do some things like that. I'm going to drink tea. I had a Perrier mineral water, not flavored. So those are the rules. Basically, you just don't eat. The first night I slept fine because I didn't eat any differently. But the second night, which was last night, I I actually slept really well. But then I woke up about a half an hour before my alarm. So I usually sleep 7 hours, and I slept 6.5, and I was just awake. So that's another thing I've noticed while fasting is your body just doesn't need as much sleep. We'll see. During my 2 day fast, that seemed to be the case. On my second day, I was like all dramatic, and it was hard, and I only slept like 3 hours, and I couldn't really sleep much more because I was just laying in bed. Where this time, I think it'll be a lot easier. And then after my 2 day fast, I didn't feel like I needed as much sleep for a little bit. But after my 3 day fast, that wasn't the case. So I'm really curious to see what happens on this 5 day or 7 day, however long we go. But like I said, I want to get past the 2 days so I can get into that autophagy process and clean myself out a bit. So there you go. I'll post again to talk about day 3, and we'll just keep it rolling.